Hi, I'm David Sully,
And I'm Gerald Bevert.
and we were just hanging out on the porch and thought we would invite you in to chat for a minute and share a little bit about what has brought us to this point of exploring Tantra, of having this passion for Tantra and wanting to share Tantra. So let's start with you, Gerald.
Uh,
What brought you to Tantra? What's been your trajectory?
hmm. Thanks for asking.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, my first exposure to Tantra was a Tantra massage. Um, like many people.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And now looking back on that, it really wasn't a Tantra massage. Um, but that was a part of my journey of uh, well, I had experience with, I had experience in yoga, so I was practicing yoga, and I was beginning to explore the idea of bringing meditation into my life and bringing that as a spiritual component, spiritual practice.
So when you had that tantric massage, what called you to the tantric massage? What was
Curiosity, just something it was something different than what it stood out different than a regular
hmm.
massage.
So when you had that massage, you're like, that's interesting. I don't know if I really want more of that, or it was just kind of like a blip on
Yeah,
the
it
radar.
was a blip. It really didn't. I didn't get it that there was a whole, that could open a whole world to
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
I didn't know that, um, and I really didn't do any research on it. It just was. I thought it was a type of massage, you know. So uh, my path was going towards yoga and going towards meditation as a spiritual practice, and I actually stumbled onto uh, a teacher, someone who was teaching Tantra, and
That's Swami Ravi.
that's Swami
Okay,
Ravi.
yeah. So
Um,
you'd been doing meditation and
Starting to do
before that.
meditation,
Okay,
and I was doing yoga as a regular practice.
okay.
And uh, then when I met him, we just started having discussion about Tantra. We were outside in the garden,
Mm.
and I was helping doing some weeding, and I don't know. I guess he said that he was a teacher, a tantra teacher, and so that sparked my curiosity and started asking questions. And the deeper I went with the questions, the more logic, the more it
Mm.
resonated in my body
Hmm.
that this was just, how do I want to say it? It just resonated. It really calmed my whole
Mm.
being around my sexuality and eroticism. It didn't feel like it was an other or something that I had
Yeah.
to tame or contain or work with. It felt like an integration.
Mm-hmm.
Just in the dialogue that I was having with him was, oh, my spirituality and my sexuality, my eroticism can dance together. And that felt so free, and it felt so natural, and it felt so empowering for me, because my eroticism was a big part of my life, is a big part of my life.
Mm.
And I didn't, I didn't want that to be something other.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so, the questions got deeper and deeper and more intriguing, and there was just more answers and more, and it just kept pulling me in.
And what I hear when you say that is there tends to be this compartmentalization where here's my sex life, here's my spiritual life, maybe some yoga over here, and then I have my family and my career. Like there's all this kind of
Right, right,
dividing everything up, and
right.
and to me, Tantra has helped me to integrate all of it to see that they aren't
Exactly.
separate things. Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
live it. We
yeah.
live it and breathe it, and that's been a liberation and an absolute freedom that I can turn to my body for as a resource for all the things that I do in my life, and awareness. It's taught me so much about awareness.
Awareness of.
Awareness of subtlety,
Mm,
awareness of subtle things happening in my
mm,
brain, in my body, in my breath, in my eroticism,
And
in
probably
my,
also what's going on around you.
right,
Yeah.
right. I mean, because
Absolutely.
it's not just this vessel. It's you're relating with everything in your environment.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
So, so I'll share a little bit about mine. What
yes,
brought me to
yeah.
Tantra? So healing and transformation has been something that's really interested me for many, many years. I I'm a licensed massage therapist. That was one of the ways I've expressed and explored healing. And as far as the transformation, I was leading courses for landmark education, transformational courses for 7 years, and was very passionate about that. And my spiritual life has been one of the key components of my life for a long time. And I had inquired into tantra, looked for a little bit here or there, but hadn't really found the right teacher. I don't feel
Hmm.
like
Hmm.
it had felt very heteronormative,
Yeah.
or even almost a little predatory. Like, I don't know that I want to study. And another piece of it is I want to know the a lineage. I want to know a history. I want to know the deep stuff that's been around,
Hmm.
the ancient knowledge.
Hmm.
That's what really gets okay. I mean, we can have some fun, but I want the ancient knowledge.
That was the surprise for me.
Yeah.
That was I wasn't seeking that.
Mm.
I wasn't,
Hmm.
but as I plane going by, as I uh, inquired, as I brought more curiosity, the information just brought me in,
Yeah. Yeah.
lured me in, because it was fascinating, and it was um, so amazing that it was all these individuals, the lineage, um, all these individuals, um, what do you
And
call them?
the
Yeah,
history, the lineage, and
the what's the word? The teachers, all
mm,
the generations of teachers that lived this in their practice.
yeah, and I could feel that when the first time that I met Swami Ravi, our teacher. He was leading an introduction to a discussion about Tantra. I didn't even know I was coming to a discussion on Tantra. Somebody invited me to something, and I was just so open. I was like, okay, sure, I'll come. I want to meet people in Asheville because I was just getting to know Asheville. And as Swami Ravi was speaking, it's just like these light bulbs are going off in
Mm-hmm.
my head, and
Same,
these different things that I practiced and
same.
studied around healing and transformation and spirituality were coming together with a new vocabulary and a new lens of Tantra. I
Yes.
was like, oh, this is the real deal.
Yeah.
This is the conversation I want to have.
Yeah.
And it's just enriching and deepening the conversations and explorations I'd been doing and bringing them together in a way that made sense. Because before, they all seemed a little separate, kind of
Right.
like with you. It was like these different things that I was saying that didn't seem related at all: the body work, the music, the spirituality, the transformation, the you name it. Tantra has brought it all together for me in a way that feels like a culmination of my life's work, that this is where my life's work is.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like I've been studying it for a long time, and I just didn't know that this is where it was leading me.
Well, speaking to transformation, that's what I have witnessed in others and in myself.
Mm,
And I
yeah.
think that's the motivation.
Mm,
So again, I didn't know that going into this, that 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 was a part, that would be a part of what this would be. Yes, you change when you start to learn things, but a transformation of all aspects of your being and all of your thinking around the core pieces of your life, how we bring vitality into our lives, uh, how our passion, why we're here on earth, those sort of things start to transform.
yeah,
And
and for me, transformation is different. It's a different thing than change, because change is kind
yep,
of sort of like a new version of what you were before. Like maybe altered, improved.
Right.
Transformation for me is like a completely unrecognizable to what it was before, or what you were before, or how you relate to the world before.
Exactly.
I had no idea that I was going to be leading Tantra. No way. That was not on the radar at all.
Same. If you would have said 5 years ago that I would be making a video right here
Yeah,
talking about Tantra,
even
and
3 years ago.
3 years ago, and teaching Tantra and guiding men through transformation, or offering transformation or opportunities for exploration and play and
it's such an
eroticism. Oh my gosh.
Right? Oh
Yeah,
my gosh.
yeah,
To
yeah.
be able to do this work and to see the impact that it has on other people, and see them go through their transformation, their freedom, their more ease in the world, more celebrating of their own bodies and expressions of the divine is
And it's not about me changing them or transforming them
Absolutely.
or doing
Absolutely.
anything that they have to do because I do it. It's about an invitation. Here's some things that I've tried. Here's some things that I do.
Right.
And inviting them or you to explore and do those things, or experience those things,
Well,
and then go do your own exploration.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that I love about Tantra so much, is that there's no dogma. There's no, you have to believe this or think this way. Oh, spider, thank you.
We're sitting on the porch.
So, yeah, that it's not that I'm trying to convince anybody, or you have to go along with this. It's really, I get to share where my experience and where I've come, the experiments that I've done, my perspective, and I think the most important thing of all of it is just me being able to hold space of non-judgment and love for this precious being that is opening themselves to this work.
Right. I agree 100%. And the piece that we're kind of naming in a different language here, but it's about the healing that this transformation can offer.
Yeah.
And that's not just for the people we meet, but it's just a broader sense of healing, not the world, but just healing on
it's the world too. I mean, our individual healing, there's ripple effect. I mean, that's the way I look. Again,
I mean, I don't want to think that I can heal the world or we can heal the world.
Oh, we're not doing any healing. We're holding space for healing and transformation to happen. We're not the ones doing it.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's us. We are happy to share this with you, and just a tidbit of us.
Yeah.
So come learn about what we're passionate about, what we're excited about, and come meet us and share with us your desires around Tantra.
Yeah, desires, curiosities, interests.
Yeah.
We're available for, not only do we do workshops, but we also offer private sessions, one-on-one sessions, and all of those, just such an honor and delight.
Yes.
So thank you for spending a little time with us, hanging out on the porch, and we look forward to connecting further.
What he said.